Boats have hardly changed at all in the past 100 years. In fact, I bought a boat yesterday and didn't realize it was a 1963 until I checked the title. The biggest innovations in recent history are limited to high-end radar tech, electric outboards, the Autoboat Smart Head GPS kit for tiller trolling motors, and LiveScope, which isn't even technically even a boating-specific product. However, today we are testing a true world's first boat that just hit Kickstarter. And if you don't know, Kickstarter is a website where startup companies bring their ideas to the public to receive funding in hopes to generate enough orders to continue developing and start selling whatever product they have. Trident Explorer builds a line of boats using a unique construction method for watercrafts that are as light as inflatables, yet as strong as roto-molded kayaks. Better yet, today we actually have 3 Trident Explorer kayaks. We're gonna test the paddle, the e-kayak, and of course, you know me, we gotta try one with an outboard. Not only is this new hull design making these kayaks as lightweight as inflatables, but it's also now as portable as inflatables thanks to the modular design. And personally, my favorite part of these watercrafts, as you know, we are kind of a DIY boat build channel, is the ability to customize these boats. You can target speed, stability, fishability, even some models allow for 2 people on board. It's essentially a customizable foam block wrapped in a super rugged UV resistant coating, giving it its strength. So you're not confined to the manufacturing limitations of fully molded boats. And standard models are offered, but customization is available. And one of the main goals of this kayak is to reduce its weight up to 50% of traditional kayaks without compromising durability. And this boat right here, this entire thing weighs only 36 pounds, which is really impressive. And speaking of how awesome the modular design is, so as a one person, it's only about 9.5 foot, but as you can see, you can blow them apart. And we don't have the piece today, but you can actually add a centerpiece, make it a 2-person or a 13-foot boat. And just because these boats are ultra portable and feather light, it doesn't mean that you're compromising on stability. This is underneath the hull right here. As you can see, you've kind of got a little keel here to keep you on a straight line. And these outer edges, I would compare them to a pontoon boat. Of course, a flat bottom boat is going to be the most tippy, and pontoon boats are significantly more stable. And that's kind of the idea behind this whole design right here. So now there's nothing left to do but get on the water, test all these different boats, and work our way up to a 3-horsepower outboard. Is this going to be the newest portable fishing boat for this channel? Let's find out. I don't think I've ever been on a kayak this small that feels this comfortable. It's quick too. All right, it's windy. Also the smallest kayak I've ever been on that feels this stable. I mean, it's a little, you know, it's pretty windy today, but I could definitely fish. So I'm just minding my business and I turn around and Greg whips out this contraption. Now this is a regular paddle that he mounted foot pedals on a pivot point. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to try it. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is hands down the craziest kayak I've ever seen. Not only just this method of propulsion, but the fact that this is a 2-piece kayak, ultralight with this new construction method. Everything about this setup right now is totally different and unique. And this is actually pretty cool. I didn't even know he had this, but I mean, realistically, as goofy as it looks, it really is useful because it's like a pedal drive, except you can actually get really shallow because the pedal drive, you know, sticks way into the water. So you're getting run aground. You're running into sticks. Dude, this is the craziest invention I have ever tried. I think probably while filming this channel. I mean, you have surprising amount of control. I'm shocked at how much control you have. See, look how I'm still paddling. No other pedal drive can do that. Did you design that cutout just for that battery? That is perfect. And you've got it hooked up to your feet right there.
So the foot pedals just attach into the clevis.
Oh, wow.
And you got these 4 pivots that turn.
That's super easy. You could do that pretty quick if you're in shallow water and you needed to paddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super quick. This setup might be the most polished with the Bixby. Having the speed on your wrist and being able to control it with your feet. I mean, this definitely makes it a little bit better of a fishing kayak. You've got the battery up on the bow, which will help with the weight distribution. Yeah, you can totally just left and right with your feet. Just drops right in. Oh, that's so cool. These are such cool little boats. And we brought out the big daddies. I've got the one with the transom on it. I've got my Newport NT300, 3-horsepower electric. Should make this thing fly. I'm really curious to see what this thing does with one of the higher powered electric outboards on the market. Take her slow at first. I mean, even this feels pretty good.
22%. Moving up, I'm so nervous. It's such a light boat. Oh, I need to loosen the steering tension. Oh gosh, it's raising us up. That's wide open. We are putting off a serious wake. That is crazy. But we are totally lifted up right now. That is nuts. Look at that wake. This is so awesome. I couldn't believe the wake it was putting out. I turned around, I was like, oh my gosh, my wake boat? All right, we're gonna try to open it up again. I didn't have it on the transom very well. It almost flew off. See if I can shift my weight forward a little bit more. Oh, that feels faster. There we go. Oh, we are cooking, dude. Yeah, these things are so light, it does not take much to make them move. That wake is nuts, dude. I don't even know if you'd want this much horsepower on this boat. That is crazy. Yeah, that actually feels really good. This is the craziest little boat ever. This is awesome. How much does this thing weigh? Just the boat's 39? That's crazy. The whole package is probably like 45 pounds. This whole thing, besides the motor, of course. It's fast, man. That's so awesome. This has to be one of the funnest days testing this unique little boat kayak hybrid thing. I've had so much fun playing with the Trident Explorer lineup of kayaks. Infinite customization, brand new build design, ultralight, modular, splits in two. I mean, these are some of the coolest little new boats. You can check out the Trident Explorer Kickstarter campaign in the link below. These are, of course, Kickstarter products. And if this looks like something that you'd be interested in, definitely show Greg some support because this has been a ton of fun.
Between the ability to customize it exactly how you want, how portable it is thanks to its modular design, the super tough yet ultralight hull thanks to Greg's innovative construction methods, this is hands down one of the craziest products that we have had the honor of reviewing here on the YouTube channel. Now, I do want to mention that this is not a sponsored video. Greg did not pay me. I didn't even get a kayak. He reached out with this cool idea and I said, hey, bring him to Springfield because I want to play with him. However, if you do want to support him, like I said, click the link in the description because I think these things are pretty cool.
And a huge thanks to Greg for letting me play around with his little boats. As always, all the glory goes to our Father in heaven. Tight lines and God bless.